Welcome back to the channel Lift On.
Wall art interior design. How to turn every wall into a masterpiece. Wall art interior design has a remarkable ability to influence mood, define atmosphere, and give a room its unique voice. In this video, we want to walk you through the world of expressive surfaces, murals, mosaics, sculptural panels, layered materials, and everything in between. Each approach reshapes a wall into something meaningful, something that feels crafted rather than decorated. As you move through these examples with us, you'll see how wall art can elevate even the simplest space. And if you stay with us until the end, you'll learn how to apply these ideas step by step to build your own version of a wall art heaven, tailored to your taste, your home, and your sense of beauty. Before we jump in, please press like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss new videos. This helps YouTube share our content with more people. And if you'd like to support the channel more, please use super thanks. Every bit of support means the world to us and helps us keep making great content for you. A bit of history. Walls have carried meaning since the moment humans first brushed pigment onto stone. Across centuries, different cultures turned them into storytellers. Think of Roman frescoes, Moroccan zellage, Japanese screens, or the bold mosaics of the early modernists. Wall art has always been more than decoration. It shapes how we feel, how we move, and how a space is remembered. By choosing thoughtful materials, colors, and compositions, a wall can become the heartbeat of a room, linking furniture, lighting, and architecture into a single story. It invites texture, color, and movement in ways furniture alone cannot. Today, wall art is one of the most versatile tools for defining a home's personality, giving every room a sense of purpose and presence. Why choose wall art interiors? Because wall art does what furniture alone can't. It transforms walls from blank surfaces into storytelling spaces, giving a room personality and depth. It balances scale and proportion, connects colors and textures, and creates movement that guides the eye. It can make a small space feel expansive or a large space feel intimate, depending on how it's composed. With the right mix of materials, mediums, and motifs, wall art creates layers of interest that furniture alone cannot achieve. It's the difference between a room that's simply lived in and a room that's remembered. Benefits of wall art interiors. Before we dive into the details, let's talk about what wall art interiors actually give you. They give a space identity. A unique wall composition, whether sculptural, graphic, or mineral, instantly makes a space feel like it belongs to you. It becomes a signature, something guests will remember, and a personal reflection of taste and style. Even simple rooms gain a sense of story and character through a thoughtfully composed wall. they guide the mood. The colors, textures, and shapes on a wall have a direct effect on how we experience a room. Soft pastels and smooth surfaces can calm and relax, while bold patterns and strong contrasts energize and inspire. Choosing the right composition lets you set the atmosphere intentionally, so every corner of the space resonates with a feeling. They elevate simple architecture. Wall art adds layers where the structure alone might feel plain. It gives rhythm to flat surfaces, depth to blank walls, and a sense of movement that makes minimal spaces feel sophisticated. Even a room with basic lines and proportions becomes striking when anchored by a thoughtfully designed wall feature. They bring harmony to the furniture layout. A well-placed wall piece acts as a focal point that naturally organizes the room. Furniture, textures, and materials seem to fall into place around it, creating balance and proportion without forcing the arrangement. It turns the layout from functional to visually coherent and pleasing. They allow full creative freedom. Wall art isn't limited to paint on canvas. Mica sheets, etched stone, origami panels, resin with embedded botanicals, stained enamel, layered paper. Each medium offers a unique way to explore form, texture, and color. You can mix materials, play with scale, and invent combinations that make the space entirely yours. Which of these benefits resonates most with your lifestyle? Share your thoughts in the comments. The core principles for building your own wall art heaven. Before we explain them, think of these principles as tools. You don't need all of them in every room, but each one shows you how to work with wall art in a thoughtful, intentional way. Start with proportion. The wall artwork should fit the architecture, not fight it. For tall, narrow walls, vertical compositions feel natural and lift the space. For long, wide walls, horizontal arrangements create harmony. When the scale is right, the room feels intentional, and everything else, furniture, lighting, textures, falls into place. Good proportion helps the artwork anchor the space rather than overwhelm it. Always think of the wall as a stage for the piece, not the other way around. Let materials speak. Materials set the tone before color or shape even comes into play. Resin gives a modern, glossy energy, stone grounds the room, metal adds subtle shine or edge. Choose the material first, then let your color palette, furniture, and lighting follow its lead. Different materials naturally suggest different moods, and respecting that makes the design feel effortless. The texture, weight, and finish of the material tell a story the room listens to. Balance complexity and calm. If the wall artwork is intricate or layered, keep the surrounding furniture and accessories simple so the eye isn't overwhelmed. Conversely, if the art is quiet and minimal, you can bring richer textures through rugs, lighting, or seating. Think of it as a conversation between elements, not a battle for attention. Balance creates a space where the artwork and the room's other elements complement each other. This gives every corner a sense of calm and coherence. Use color with intention. Color can guide mood without being loud. Deep, rich tones make it feel intimate and anchored. Soft, muted tones make a space feel calm and airy. Always consider natural light, furniture, and flooring when picking hues, so everything feels connected. Even a single accent color in a wall piece can ripple through the whole room. The right colors make the art feel part of the room, not stuck on top of it. Contrast is your friend. Contrast adds depth and life to a wall. Pair matte with glossy surfaces, smooth with textured finishes, or strict geometric shapes with organic forms. Without contrast, even the most beautiful piece can feel flat or lost. Thoughtful opposites create visual tension that keeps the eye moving. It's not about clashing, it's about layering differences to make the design richer. Create a focal point, not a mural that overwhelms. Even in a room with a lot of wall art, choose one main wall to carry the identity. Other walls and furniture should support, not compete with, that focal point. This keeps the space breathable and avoids visual chaos. A strong focal point gives the room a center for the eye to rest on. It's how a room feels intentional instead of just filled. Respect the rhythm of volumes. Each space has its own natural rhythm. Wardrobes, dining areas, terraces, they move the eye differently. Let the art follow that flow, rising where the eye naturally lifts and widening where the room needs grounding. This keeps the space balanced and comfortable to move through. Wall art should feel like it grows with the room, not against it. Rhythm and volumes makes the experience of the space effortless and engaging. Use light to activate the artwork. Lighting is part of the art. Backlighting, sconces, or directional spots reveal textures, colors, and depth in resin, stone, glass, or metal pieces. Light gives the wall life after sunset and highlights the details you might miss in daylight. The right illumination transforms the piece from a static object into a living presence in the room. Even soft, indirect light can make a huge difference in perception and atmosphere. Think in layers. A room isn't just walls and furniture, it's layers of material, color, shape, and height. Add supporting elements like a textured rug, sculptural chairs, or contrasted toned lamps so the wall art feels integrated into a larger composition. Layers create depth and richness, making the room feel intentional rather than staged. Each layer should echo or highlight the artwork in some way. The goal is a space that feels whole, not divided. Let the space breathe. Even the best wall art can be lost in clutter. Leave open surfaces, clean sight lines, and space around the artwork so it can resonate. Empty space isn't wasted, it's what makes the art readable and the room comfortable. Breathing room allows viewers to appreciate the scale, color, and texture of each piece. Simplicity around the artwork gives it impact and elegance without force. We would like to hear from you. Drop us a comment. Which of these principles would you start with in your home? The world of wall art opens up endless possibilities. Textures that invite touch, colors that shift with light, shapes that guide the eye, and materials that surprise you at every turn. What's exciting is that you can take these concepts and shape them to reflect your own taste, your lifestyle, and the mood you want in each room. When you pay attention to proportion, color, contrast, and rhythm, even a simple space gains personality and presence. Exploring materials, stone, glass, resin, textiles, and metals, opens up combinations you might never have imagined. Each wall art piece tells a story, creates a focus, or adds a layer of richness to the space. Take your time to experiment, mix and match, and let your instincts guide you. With intention and curiosity, your home can feel both personal and dynamic. In the end, wall art heaven isn't just a design approach. It's a way to live in spaces that inspire and energize you every day.
We welcome your feedback in the comments on what you'd like to see on the Lift On channel in the future. If you want to support the channel, please use Super Thanks. Your support means a lot. It helps us continue providing valuable content. Thank you for your generosity. Please press like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to catch up on more videos. See you soon and have a good day.